Hello, I have a scrapbook layout in process called It's Kind of a Love Story. And this is some of the June Studio Calico kit. Mostly not the kit, it ends up. And I realized during this layout that I don't have much of the kit left. And so this is going to be my last layout. I'm going to officially kill that kit. There's the paper. I was showing the names of the papers there. That I'm using that one. I don't have the strip. It says the one with the cameras is Amy Tangerine, and then this one with the arrows, that's from the February Studio Calico kit, and I do not know the name of it. And I used my pearlescence watercolor and edged everything. I edged the arrow paper quite thick because it's black paper and so it doesn't show as well. So I went for a pretty thick line on that one. And I like the arrangement of this. So I'm going to glue these down. And I glued that gray one in the background. I glued that to make it look like I had a much longer piece, because that's all I had left of that paper, I think. I was going to use those clouds over there, and I just didn't like it. It didn't go with the theme of this and the look of it. So these are pictures taken at my son's birthday that he opened. This was his gift from his girlfriend, and she drew that picture. You can see it in the middle, and it's I don't know what you call that portion of the guitar. It's like the main portion of the guitar. It's a real up close picture. Now I sprayed these with these wood veneers with black, I think pinstripe maybe, ink, and now I'm going over them with the pearlescent. I was actually going to use the Heidi Shine on top of them. Sorry for my head in the way there. But I realized, oh, I bet you the watercolor would look pretty, and sure enough. So first I did silver on everything, and then I did some blue on the guitar and some blue on some of the stars. And now I have these little, by the way, the guitar, and then now I'm doing ink splatters on those because they looked a little too neat. And the music symbols, those are from Cat Scrappiness, and the music symbols are chipboard, and the guitar is a balsa wood. I think it's Cat Scrappiness. Well, she has a YouTube, but I think it's catscrappiness.com. She has a bunch of cut out items like that, silhouette cut. She does cork and wood, balsa wood, and chipboard. Did I say chipboard? The music symbols are chipboard. And she does even cardstock too. So here I am planning what I'm going to do with my stamps there. And I stamped this little heart bubble, like, he's thinking, oh, and then I realized I need to glue those down first so it doesn't move when I stamp it. And it came out the ink comes out a little bubbly so there I just pat it to pull some of the ink off. Here's where I wished I had a pen. Like, people will have the exact same color pen, and I would have filled that heart bubble in a little better, but I don't have one, so I could have risked it and used like a Sharpie, but I didn't want to risk it because that's the only picture I have. I would have to get another one developed. I had these done at Walgreens using the collage prints, and 2 to a 4x6, and they were on sale this week. I just ordered some more of them, and I got them 33% off. So if you ever, by the way, if you ever use Walgreens to develop pictures at all, you should always go look at their ad, and you can look at it online. If you don't get it in the newspaper, or you don't get a paper, look for it online, because they always have, always something in their photos is on sale. So I stamped all those arrows. Those were pink paisley portfolio. That's a stamp set portfolio. And I love those particular 2 arrows, especially the thicker one. I use them quite a bit. And here I'm doing love story, and I start to use these tiny type letters for It's Kind of A. And they look good, but they're not quite the right color. And it bothers me. It's like, it's good enough, but I wanted better, and I have so many letters. So then here's where I find these. And I thought I showed them to you there. I think it's the Snap. I can't remember the name of the line of those. There we go. So yeah, Snap. And then these are Thicker's Kitten. So it's kind of a love story. And the reason why I went with this title is because it's a sort of a double love story. He absolutely is in love with music. He's trying to get a job right now at Guitar Center, and he has been so vigilant in that effort. Okay, here I'm going to waste a whole bunch of time trying to make this arrow work and doing it with red, and thinking because of the reds in the picture that it would look good. And then I do the heart on top, and it just doesn't end up working. But sometimes you have to fail in order to succeed, you know. You have to find what doesn't work in order to realize what looks good sometimes. So anyway, he loves music. He wants to be a sound engineer, and it is his passion. I've actually never seen anybody in my life, at least. I know they're out there, but I have never experienced it personally where I've seen somebody so passionate about something. That's just what he wants to do all the time, music. Play his guitar, do his sound. You know, he does the music. I always play the song at the end here. That's just one of probably, I don't even know how many songs he has, digital songs. And he loves music, so it's his love. He's in marching band and jazz band at school. And so anyway, enough going on about my kid, but so it's that love story. And then, you know, at the bottom you can see he's giving his girlfriend a hug and a kiss, and so they have their little love story going on. But it's kind of a love story because they're in high school, so and I know you can marry your high school sweetheart and all that, and when you're there and you're in love, you really feel you're in love. However, it's not necessarily the lasting, generally it's not the person you marry, usually. I mean, some people do, but I apologize for my dog in the background. Okay, now I'm finally using some stuff from the Studio Calico kit, those little stars. The silver stars are from the kit. And then I have that little flare there. I just, my head was in the way, but I puts a edged outline that little piece of paper with the pearlescent. And now I'm using the glossy accents to glue those down. Put more stars around there. And then, oh, the flare says boy meets girl. Now here's where I realize, okay, why was I fighting this? I'm going to use the wood veneers just by themselves, which I love anyway. That's my favorite way to use the wood veneers, is plain. I love the look of the wood. But for some reason in this layout I fought it. That little arrow just to the left of the picture and to the right of love, that's a little veneer, clear arrow that came in the kit, the June kit. And now I'm going to stamp the date, which was the date of the party, July 13th, 2013. And then I'm gonna stamp the words. One of these little stamps, Studio Calico stamps, has the words love, love, love 3 times. So I'm stamping that around. And though these little metal stud things, they're from the kit as well, and I have a heck of a time. They're Hero Arts, but when you pull them off, they lose their glue. So I have to tiny accent each one, and it's pretty meticulous effort, but worth it. And then I put one on the star. There we go. And I think that is, oh, there we go. This is the last thing I do. I outline the words. It's kind of a love story. It's kind of a. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching.